Today, I'm going to show you how Juan 1.2.2 S2V just killed Google Veo 3. This is huge, this is free, this is open source, and it does things Google charges you hundreds for. This changes everything. On August 26, 2024, Alibaba released Juan 1.2.2 S2V. That's speech to video, and it's completely free because it's open source under Apache 2.0 license. You know what Google Veo 3 costs? Hundreds per month. Now you can do the same thing for $0. But here's what nobody's talking about. Juan 1.2.2 doesn't just match Google Veo 3. It beats it. Better motion, better lip sync, better character consistency, and you own it completely. Let me show you what this thing can do. First, it does text to video. Just type what you want, and it creates cinematic content. Look at this, an old man sitting by a campfire in the woods. The fire is crackling. Smoke is drifting past the camera. The lighting is perfect, warm, and atmospheric. The camera slowly moves closer. His expressions are natural. His gestures match what he's saying. This looks like a movie scene, not AI-generated content. But it gets crazier. Or this coffee shop scene, a barista pouring steamed milk into a coffee cup. The steam rises naturally. The milk pours perfectly. The lighting looks like morning sun through a window. The background has that professional depth of field blur. Look at this aerial stunt. A gymnast doing acrobatics on an airplane wing mid-flight, thousands of feet in the air. The wind is whipping her hair. Her red scarf flows perfectly. The camera work is incredible. This looks like a big budget action movie sequence. And here's something completely different. A luxury perfume commercial. A hand slowly rotating a perfume bottle. The glass catches the light perfectly. The highlights shimmer. Clean professional background. This looks like a Chanel ad, the kind that costs millions to produce. But this was made with AI for free, and that's just text to video. The real breakthrough is speech to video. You give it one image, you give it an audio file, then you add a text prompt. That's it. 3 things. Image plus audio plus text equals professional talking video. The output is insane. We're talking cinematic quality, 720p resolution, perfect lip sync, full body motion, camera movement. Everything moves like it's real. This isn't those robotic talking head videos from 2023. This is Hollywood level stuff. Here's the technical breakdown. It's built on a 14 billion parameter model using mixture of experts architecture. It only uses 1.4 billion parameters at a time instead of all 27 billion. This makes it super efficient. What makes this architecture special? Traditional models use all parameters for every task. That's wasteful. Juan 1.2.2 splits the work. Different expert models handle different parts of the video generation process. One expert handles rough layouts, another handles fine details. This means better quality with less computational costs. The training data is impressive. 65% more images than the previous version. 83% more videos. This shows in the quality. But here's what's really smart about their training approach. They didn't just grab more data, they curated it. They filtered out blurry footage, removed videos with poor audio sync, eliminated content with subtitle overlays blocking faces. They used aesthetic scoring to keep only polished content. And this is why the output looks so professional. The audio processing uses Wave 2 VEC, the same technology Meta uses for speech recognition. It understands rhythm, emotion, and timing. When someone sings, the lips move perfectly. No, it's you I miss. When they get emotional, facial expressions match. The multi-language support is huge for global businesses. Perfect lip sync for English and Chinese. This opens up international markets that were impossible before. You can create localized content without hiring voice actors or video crews in different countries. And the pose control is crazy. You can upload a pose video. The AI will follow those exact movements while syncing to your audio. Now, let's compare this to Google Veo 3. Veo 3 costs money every month. You're paying Google continuously. With Juan 1.2.2, you download it once and own it forever. No monthly fees, no usage limits. Veo 3 runs in the cloud. They control everything. They can shut it down tomorrow, change pricing, censor your content. With Juan 1.2.2, it runs on your computer, your rules, your content, your control. But with the right hardware, Juan 1.2.2, generates videos at reasonable speeds for the quality you get. Juan's official benchmark testing compared their model against Sora, Kling, Hiluo, and other top models. Juan scored highest in aesthetics quality, beat Sora in dynamic degree, dominated text rendering, matched or exceeded all competitors in camera control and video fidelity. These aren't marketing claims. These are measurable performance metrics. When independent benchmarks show a free model beating paid alternatives, that's when you know the industry just shifted. But here's what really matters. Commercial rights. With Google Veo 3, you're stuck with their terms of service. They can change it anytime. With Juan 1.2.2 under Apache 2.0 license, you can use it commercially, sell the videos, make money, no restrictions. The business model implications are staggering. Video production agencies that charge $10,000 per minute of content now compete with free. Marketing departments that outsource video creation can bring everything in-house. Freelance video editors see their rates pressured downward. But new opportunities emerge too. Smart entrepreneurs will build services around this: custom avatar creation, automated video personalization, industry-specific video templates. The ecosystem opportunities are massive. The open source community is going crazy over this. Integration is happening fast. The barrier to entry for professional video content just disappeared. What's fascinating is how this changes content strategy. Previously, you had to choose your shots carefully. Every video was expensive. Now you can test dozens of variations. Create personalized videos for different customer segments. The creative freedom is unlimited. Let me tell you why this matters for business. Video content is expensive. Good video content is really expensive. Now you can create professional quality at home for free. Think about specific industries this disrupts. E-commerce companies spend thousands on product videos. Now they can generate them instantly. Real estate agents pay big money for property walkthroughs. Now they can create virtual tours from photos. Restaurants hire videographers for menu promotions. Now they can make food videos in-house. The cost savings are insane. A typical 30-second commercial costs $50,000 to $200,000 to produce. That includes script writing, actors, crew, equipment, location fees, post-production. With Juan 1.2.2, you create the same quality for the cost of electricity to run your computer. Training videos are another goldmine. Corporate training content costs companies millions annually. Think about all types of content that become accessible to everyone, not just companies with huge budgets. The cost structure of content creation just shifted dramatically. Customer testimonials used to require scheduling shoots, hiring crews, coordinating with customers. Now you take their audio testimonial and generate a professional video instantly. The friction just disappeared. Now let me show you how to use this. First, you need decent hardware. The documentation covers specific requirements. The smaller model versions can run on less powerful hardware if you're patient. The hardware requirements scale with what you want to do. For the full 1.4 billion model, you're looking at GPUs with serious memory. RTX 4090 with 24 gigabytes of RAM handles it well. RTX 4090 is even better. What's clever is how they designed the memory usage. The architecture means you're not loading all 27 billion parameters at once. Only the active experts load into memory. This makes it possible to run on consumer hardware instead of requiring data center equipment. You can try it online first to see if it works for your needs. Then, if you want to run it locally, download it from the official repositories. The integration options are expanding fast. Comfy UI workflows let you combine it with other AI tools. Diffuser's pipelines make it easy to integrate into existing applications. Hugging Face spaces provide instant access for testing. The ecosystem is maturing rapidly. The implications go beyond just video generation. This shows that Chinese AI companies are not just catching up, they're leading, and they're willing to give it away for free. That's a powerful competitive strategy. Here's my advice. Download it today. Start experimenting. Figure out your workflows, because your competitors are already doing this. The early adopters always win. And if you're running a business, think about how this changes your content strategy. Video just became 100 times cheaper to produce. That opens up possibilities you never considered before. What impressed me most is the attention to detail in the training process. They didn't just throw data at the model, they understood that garbage in equals garbage out. So they spent enormous effort curating high-quality training data. The result shows in every generated video. They solved technical challenges that stumped other labs. Long-form consistency was a major problem for video AI. Characters would drift between frames. Lighting would change randomly. Motion would become unrealistic. Juan maintains coherence throughout entire clips. The audio synchronization is another breakthrough. Previous models struggled with timing. Lips would move but not match the audio rhythm. Facial expressions wouldn't align with emotional context. Juan 1.2.2 nails both the technical sync and the emotional authenticity, and it's just getting started. Open source projects iterate quickly. The community contributions will accelerate development, bug fixes, performance optimizations, new features, all driven by users who want better results. The creative possibilities multiply. You can test more ideas, take more risks, create more content, iterate faster. The economics of content creation just shifted in your favor. The technology disruption pattern is clear. Every industry that becomes digitized eventually becomes free or near free. Photography went from expensive film to free digital. Music production went from expensive studios to free software. Now video production follows the same path. But don't wait on this. Juan 1.2.2 is here. The early adopters always win. Download it, test it, master it. The AI revolution just accelerated, and this time it's completely free. Chinese AI companies are not playing games. They're giving away technology that costs Google hundreds per month. If you want to scale your business and get more customers while saving hundreds of hours with AI automation, you need to check out my AI Profit Boardroom. This is where serious entrepreneurs gather to build real businesses with AI. We've got strategies, tools, and results that work. Currently, over 1,000 members sharing what's working. The link is in the description. I've also got my free AI Money Lab community with over 20,000 members. You'll get lots of free AI training, plus daily updates on all the latest tools and strategies. The link is in the description.